Hey Luis, so people wanted to get an update. You got a lot of haters, right? You already seen that. But I think you have some people that were honestly worried about you.
You want to make an omelet, you got to crack a few eggs. If you don't have no haters, you didn't try hard enough. If you don't have no enemies, whatever you stand for, somebody's going to stand for the opposite. So you're not trying hard enough if you don't have no enemies. I have a dozen enemies here and hundreds of friends. I like it that way. So haters come. Haters are fans too. They're watching me, I'm not watching them. I don't watch them on TV.
So you were not staying in any of these trailers, right? You're staying in your van?
I stay in the van. We build little spots out here. Like there's one over there that we took apart to give the lady a bed next door. There's another bed there. Like we build little tents just to put up people who come in different. This is a seasonal place. I'm one of under 200 people who stay year round.
Yeah.
Out of the 3,000 to 5,000 people, they come and go. So I always have empty spaces for people who land, especially new people, because it's dangerous out here. So I give them a safe place. I'm known for that.
So how are you doing after the fire? Everything's cool?
Yeah, I mean, look around. It's just garbage that we found on the side road. So it's no big loss. I paid 2 years ago $800 for that one and $400 for that one because I got discounts from the slabs because they see I already gave 9 away at that point. This is 10, 11, 12, So they gave them to me cheap or free because they know I'm going to use it for good. Over 25 people have stayed in there. Most of them still live here. Some of them are dead. So you can ask. Some of those trailers I gave away, people still live in too. And at least a dozen people stay in this one. So that's over 30, 40 people for $1,200. I'll burn 2 trailers every 2 years, no problem. No problem. That's money well spent. And I had a $250,000 house, fucking $200,000 condo. No, they didn't bring me as much joy and pride as this $1,200 right here. That's it. So I'm fine with it. I'll burn it again.
Okay, so some people were saying that you were that the reason why your trailer burned down was because it was a pot smoking session gone wrong, or you guys were tweaking it inside.
I am the most honest person I know. Yeah. People don't know what to do with that. There's no greater enigma in this world than an honest man, because they're like, oh, it must be good what he's hiding. He's hiding it good. Yeah. I wear my darkness on the outside because if you hide it, this festers into evil. So I show my worst foot every time. I don't care. That's why I said when you first came, in the middle, I just fought a 2,000-degree inferno. The fire department's, I'm watching my second trailer burn, they're still putting it out. So just film, I don't care, Go ahead, I'm in the height. I don't do nothing that my children and my parents don't see. They follow me online.
So other people are saying that you were burnt out.
I was sitting in the van right there, because that's why I've been staying, because I fill the trailer with people. I'm an outside dog, I don't need that. I sleep on top. I lived in that one for a while, but I ended up sleeping on top anyway. And I got 3 trailers in one ass. So I cut them in half, like this one I cut in half. I have a family in there right now. I have a abused woman in this one right now. The widow next door, she came to me too as an abused woman. Her husband died, and we're her family. That's why we saved her trailer and we let the second one burn. The fire truck got stuck behind a train and it spread. And it could either spread this way or that way. And my friend that I introduced you to, he didn't want to be on camera, but he's a hero for that because really, like, I couldn't do that. He did it,
Save the trailer.
I just helped him. He did it. He jumped it. And you got to understand, where you're standing right now, like, we were getting burned from there.
Heck yeah.
And he was, look how close that is. Yeah. He was there. Like, he got burned from it. That's why you guys came and we're excited. And they talk about the girl too, because I hugged the girl. That's the 5th time I hug her. I hugged her that morning and I said, we should hug, because we've been friends for a long time. And we like hug once a year just to make sure we're still friends, Okay, we can hug, it's okay. I call her my sister, She's mostly blind. And people were like, oh, I see her eyes. She's fucking blind. And she just suffered a tragedy. I mean, it's not a tragedy to me because I'm like eternal optimist. But it's not a time to take advantage of people. Let's assume, it's not true, but let's assume we're all on drugs. Is that a time to victimize someone? Like I show you my scars from organ failures and stuff. I'm very sick, gravely ill. Is that a time to take advantage of someone? Like Zig Nomad is doing, like Slab City TV is doing? Sitting in the air conditioning?
No, wait. Slab City TV is me.
Oh well, whatever. The
Slab
Evan.
City News.
Yeah. Whatever.
Slab
Yeah.
City,
I didn't. Yeah, I thought. Yeah.
Let's make that
I'm.
clear.
Yes. Thank you for clearing that up because it wasn't clear to me. Yeah. It wasn't clear to
I'm
me.
Slab City TV.
Yeah.
Slab City
Okay.
News,
Good.
Evan.
Yeah.
He's the one that trolls.
I mean, I'm still open. Like I still do interview with Evan and shit. Like, cause sometimes I have something to say important. Like, let him be a troll. Let him face his maker.
Yeah.
I'm a Buddhist. He's a Muslim. It don't matter what religion you are. Religion is with the hands, not with the fucking mind. It's selfish to sit there and think about God or whatever. You do God's work. I do God's work. The pastor does too. The witch does too. We're all doing God's work. You know, there's people who call themselves Buddhist, Christian, whatever, and they're selfish and they're not doing anything.
So to clarify things, you were not burned out.
I was sitting in the van. I saw a little bit of smoke come out this trailer right here, and the girl who I was having stay there, the blind girl, she was on a hike for like half an hour with the dogs. Like she took a walk, so the trailer was empty and the door was open. Like so, I guess so for ventilation or whatever. I don't know exactly how it started, but because she was gone for half an hour, it's not like the fire started so fast and spread so fast. It's so dry and so hot out here. It's very easy. It had to be instant set, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like she left a cigarette or something because that would have burned immediately. Half an hour later, it's not gonna still be on. You know, if I leave the cigarette for here, you come back half an hour, it's not gonna be late. My theory is only a theory, but I saw it happen. I saw it from a very small flame, and I was like, I wonder if she's back cooking. We never cook inside. We get all these stoves out here. We cook outside. We do like community meals and stuff. You know, we do barbecue a lot. And I saw a little smoke come out. I was like, I wonder if she's home cooking. And then I came out the van to see, make sure she was okay. And I seen that she wasn't home because the dogs, she has a lot of dogs, you know. She helps me with the dog rescue. So she has like 4 or 5 at a time. And me too. I yelled over like, hey, anybody in there? You know, I said, is that a consensual fire? That's what I say. And nobody answered. So I went to go look, and the smoke started coming out the other window. It sprayed right away. Me and her, she's an artist, and we've been collecting glass. Like I have a whole lot of it still. The girl in there too. This is like 3 artists here, so we've been collecting glass for like murals. You see some here too, like broken glass and stuff. We collect this stuff. We make murals and we do art with it or whatever. So I think that some of this glass was in the open doorway because we were putting, every time I would find someone, we were all collecting in her room. So every time we find nice glass, we put it in her box, right? The door was open. I think that, because it was also a very hot day, 110 or 100, something like that. And I think
like a magnifying glass.
Exactly, that happens. So, like, think about it. We're in the desert. Look at this bottles here. Like, Look at this Coke bottle, right? Yeah. You got a piece of paper right here, right? Yeah. See all the glass? You see, this is what we do. Like, I didn't set this up, right? You just show up, right? And I could start a fire on that paper right there. And it is you can do that. Yeah, right. Like, this is a Coke bottle. Like, this is magnifying glass. You see right there? Like, you can start a fire. Yeah. I think that's what happened because I saw it start. So nobody run. Like, I had a clear view. Like, I was there the whole time. I was sitting there in the car. So nobody was around. Ooh! Nobody was around. So I don't see how it could have started purposely, unless it's like a cowardly ninja who's really good arsonist and don't take responsibility. Then what's the point? If you're gonna burn me out and not tell me, then there's no fear to it or whatever. You know what I mean? Not that I would leave anyway, but.
So one thing that really bothered me is all the negative comments that you got, and like people were applauding and celebrating that you were burned down. Like Nomadic Zig, it seemed like he was happy.
Yeah. He's actually been threatening me a lot. I'm thinking about going to get a restraining order from him.
Really?
Yeah, because if I don't, I'm loved around here. Like, despite the haters, like I said, I have a handful of enemies, but hundreds. I do a lot of good around here, man. Like a lot, you know. I don't want him to get hurt. I explained it to his camp where he lives at because I love those people.
Ponderosa?
It's just him who's giving. Like, they are beautiful people, you know. They're also slabbers seeing. Like, I respect them a lot. So I'm transparent with them. I said, listen, this happened a year ago too. He just always hated on me, like for no reason either. Like,
now, one thing that I did ask him was, are all these things that he's saying about you true? And then he
you
did
should make another video.
And then he did admit that there were rumors.
Yeah, so people project, you know. So last year, he threatened me, and I framed it in a way, and I could send you the links and everything because it's public. I did it public, everything public, you know. And he says that I'm a woman abuser or whatever. Find one. Find one. Name one. Tell him. I told him that. Find one. Don't. If it's true, I'll eat it. But it's not true, so find one. You know. I dated 3 people out here who in 5 years. They're 3 here. Go ask them. Even the exes. They say it didn't work out, but he's not an asshole. He's not a monster. He don't punch me in the face. Like I'm not like that. You know. Look at me. I'm putting up widows and abused women. Like mostly, if you notice, look around. It's mostly women. We got 2 guys live here and 4 girls right now. They're not gonna let us fucking do that. Yeah. They're not gonna help us abuse women, you know. So go talk to them. Hey, or I'll show you the messages. Like I'm happy to be transparent about it. Like, it's not for me. Like whatever. Anybody could beat somebody up. Nothing tough about that. You should see me take a beating. And if he comes here like he keeps saying he's gonna do, I'm gonna let him. And then I'm gonna go to the police and I'm gonna make a YouTube video and say, look what he did. And that's what I'm scared of. Because there's people out here who love me with good intentions who might hurt him for that. And I told that to his people that he stays with. Like, please, like. So, but last year I did that too.
So people will back you up here.
It's not about back up. I will tell them no, and they said, too bad, you're too nice. Oh, he's not allowed to do that to you.
Right.
What the fuck is he doing that to you for?
Okay.
He started the aggression this time on the day I get burned. Yeah. And with lies too. They know that. That's public. People watching that. My friends are watching that. And like, what the fuck are you doing that to him for? He's sick. He's helping people everywhere, even though he's sick. And you're attacking him, and now you're threatening him. And when his house is burned down, and he's still sleeping outside and giving the rooms to other people. Like, they're gonna fuck him up for that. I don't condone that. That's why I told them. I don't want no violence from nothing. He don't deserve that either. I don't want to live with the guilt of somebody hurt him because of what he did to me. Like, I don't want that. So I try to work it out. I did this last year because he does this every year. 3 years now. He just tries to bully me or whatever, you know. And I call him out on it. I'm like, go ahead, bully me. You know, can I take a video while you kick my ass? You know, like, why are you doing this for? I don't know. It's a jealousy thing. Or he says I'm fake. Like, when you see these videos, which I have many in there, but go look them up. They're on my YouTube in the public playlist. Yeah. Well, media appearances and shit where I'm sitting on a stage in front of hundreds of people, and they say, where you work? Listen to my fucking NPR interview. Where the guy's like, oh, tell us about your work history. Oh yeah, I work at NBC. I have 40 TV shows, and this is what I do in there. I just came from Japan where I fucking build robots, and you could see those pictures on my Facebook of the conferences, and you could, like, it's stupid shit. First of all, what does he care? The fuck does he know about AI? What the fuck does he know? So I don't care. I don't take financial advice from broke people. He ain't nobody to have an opinion on AI. But if he did, even if I'm a faker for that, I'm still a genius. Because I'm going to science conferences and convincing industry experts and giving them code, and they're running it and saying, yeah, that's the fucking thing. You know, like, still genius either way. Hey, I'm just the world's greatest card artist where I could go to fucking very brilliant fucking PhDs and sit on stage with them and lie to them. It's bullshit. It's just silly. Like, he didn't do his homework. It's always been public. It's always been public. That's why I do that. Because I have a very surreal life and understand that it's unbelievable. You know, it's unbelievable to me. I'm actually a very private person, but I document it. So I could look at it and be like, oh yeah, I got a award for that. Oh yeah, that's right. Look, there's me on the stage at Google. There's my profile picture in LinkedIn for 12 years. You think Google's not gonna, NBC also, with mad fucking references that you could click on and be like, oh shit, that's the president. Oh shit, that's the vice president. You think they would let me do that for over a decade and not say, hey, cease and desist, motherfucker? You didn't work in Ghost Hunters? You didn't work in Bad Psychological? Cease and desist. Why did you let me do it? How I have references, and you click on those, how many fake accounts do I make? Is that liars think everybody's lying? Fake people think everybody's inauthentic. Like I said, there's no greater enigma than honest man. They don't know what to do with it. They're like, what the fuck? You're real. They're not used to that because you're fake. Zig talks all nice on camera and stuff, but watch his videos and watch mine. What does he ever do for anyone else? He's sitting here with money. He drives his car empty every time. You see that van? It's never empty. If I have an empty seat, I never leave a slab of walking. Never. Never, never, never. I don't care if I don't like you. Don't fuck around and get in the car and I'm taking you because I walk this all the time. I did it this morning, 6 miles with 100-pound fucking, I did it. Like, I don't care. So I know what it's like. When somebody picks me up, I'm grateful. So I don't leave some, a Buddhist friend gave me this van because I use it for good. So I have to. It's like religious bound to do that.
So what do you think about the threat of the shooting?
People say a lot of things, man.
But we shouldn't take anything.
We always have to use an abundance of caution, always. And like I said, I'm the first camp here. I'm the first. You got Jimmy over there by Hot Springs, but that's private land. I'm officially like, well, now Caesar's here. He's kind of on the border there because the border is this telephone line right there. So, but I'm the first big noticeable camp that you see when you get here. If you want to kill slabbers, like, you want to come at us first, and then you're going to hit the mountain, and then you're going to go into the slabs. So, you know, we're always ready. We kind of like have a loose neighborhood watch where, you know, everyone in sight. They're there, everything you can see, all the bunkers. Mutual defense. If I see smoke coming from there, run. If somebody screamed for help, which happened a couple of days ago, I ran, he ran from that, and 3 of us ran because 3 of us heard, what's going on over there? Is everybody okay? And we check it out, you know, to make sure. So it's mutual defense. Like, slabbers fight each other sometimes, but you should see, and this has happened to me, where people who like don't like me here, this happened to me before. Some outsider come threaten me. This guy don't like me. He want to fight me, but he came here and say, I have reason to punch him in the face. You don't fucking know him. You know, and help me. And then I told you can have a free one, man. Go ahead. So you can have a free one. He said, I'll save it. Yeah, so you can have a free punch in the face. Thank you for defending me. Because he don't like me. He's not my friend, but we're both slabbers.
So you guys unite.
We have to.
Yeah.
This is a 77-year tradition, this place been here. It's not an easy thing. We pass the torch. That's why I'm very close with the elders. Because I take that seriously. A lot of us take it seriously. And that's why I mentor a lot of the young kids. I have to be an example. This is how you do it. Don't leave a slabber walking. You got 1 ass and 2 beds. You better give one. That's the right thing to do. Otherwise, you're not going to make it here. Mm-hmm. You know, we're all very self-reliant, but we're also interdependent, you know. That's why we have our thing I was telling you earlier, like this whole neighborhood. We always say it to each other. All of us eat or none of us eat. All of us smoke or none of us smoke. That way nobody's mad. We're either all hungry together or we're all full. I don't have to watch you eat and you don't have to watch me eat. And yesterday they had ice and food and they bring it. And today I got ice and food and I walked to get it for everybody because it's my turn and I have money. So because all that video, all that hate, all the bullshit, I made like $42 in donations. And Andre gave me $100. So a slabber gave me fucking more than double, you know. I'm grateful though because that $42 is, we're all eating, right? Because all of us eat or none of us eat. So I don't just get for myself. You know, we got $40. I filled that cart up.
So okay, so to close off the active shooter, he'll have a hard time.
I'm willing to defend this with my life so they don't hit the mountain. And so's Ron. At the mountain, he's going to defend it with his life to get past him, and then half pint going to do it in the next. And
you guys are all
ain't no active shooter going to get in there. They ain't going to get in there. Because if they kill me, they're going to kill him. It's not that everybody's packing. We're all willing to defend it. If I have to do it with a stick, I'm going to do it with a stick. I'm a very smart man. And I'm not a soft target.
If somebody comes in with the semi-automatic,
well, great.
You guys need to be packing.
I got a lot of cover here. I'm not packing. I have a pellet rifle. I just got that a few days ago as a gift, you know. I don't need to pack like that. A gun is for cowards. I don't have a gun. What do I need a gun for? It's only trouble. If you have a gun, you're 6 times more likely to get shot. You know that? 6 times more likely if you own the gun. What the fuck I want a gun for? When the police come, now I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy, right? I don't even use knives. I use sticks and bows, and I have stun guns and pepper spray, which like I probably have pepper spray on me, and I was in the van. Tasers. I always say this. When I leave my house, I don't carry nothing that I can't apologize for tomorrow. I could say, hey, I got it wrong, man. Stun me back. I got it wrong, man. Pepper spray me back. I can't say I'm sorry I stabbed you in the neck. I'm sorry I shot you in the face. I can't say that. You know? And there's a lot of mentally ill people out here. People have a bad day.
That's a good point.
People have a bad day. I don't want to live with that. I don't want to live with I hurt somebody. I carry handcuffs for a long time. I stopped doing it because people know. Once they know, the jig is up. But I've handcuffed a lot of people out here.
Okay.
Because then, and what do? Do I beat them up? I take them home, my house or their house, and I talk to them. What are you doing this for? Why are you beating your wife for? You've been together 40 years. What are you beating her for? Was that last time you made her a cup of coffee? Yeah? If something's good, well, don't treat her that way. You're gonna die together. You're gonna hold her hand, or she's gonna hold your hand. Don't hit her. I don't care if you argue, not my business. I can't watch you hit her. That's it. Don't do that no more. And it worked. Other people, like when the guy came, he was attacking the old people. He went into an old lady's house, elderly lady, in the middle of the night, punched her in the face, pepper spray her, and robbed her. Wow. And then he stabbed 2 dogs. And the old people had him cornered over here. 8 or 9 of them, old people. We just have him. And one of them drove up here. He said, come get him before we bury him. So I got in the car, went over there and go get him. Bring just the handcuffs, you know. I got him and I said, you gonna come nice or they're gonna kill you, man. Come with me, I promise I won't hurt you if you go nice. He resisted. I used just enough force to get him in the handcuffs. I bring him home and I said, can I contact your family? How can I get you out of here? We gave him a bicycle, water, a bag. I said, if I see you in Nyland, I'm gonna give you $1. If I see you in Broly, I'm gonna give you $1. You just don't be here, you can't do that shit. You know, and like, I'd rather do that job, the reason I do it. If someone else catch him, they're gonna hurt that man. He's mentally ill, he's a drug addict. You don't know what that person's gonna be in 10 years. Maybe it's a piece of shit now. I know a lot of people that I'm close to who were addicts and now serve. 10 years ago, I know a girl who was a fucking neurosurgeon now. She was a heroin addict 10 years ago.
Wow.
She went to NA, she put herself through school. No, you gotta, there's a trick to these, the Rama flies, there's a trick. First of all, watch the shadow, not the fly. The fly's invisible in the air. The shadow is real clear. People think I'm ninja because I'm like this, but I'm actually looking at the shadow. I'm like, that's how you catch them. Any contact with them, they're programmed little robots. They're very tiny brain. They don't learn. If you put your sunglasses on the back of your head, they fly around circle looking for you back forever. Little things like that. Yeah, you learn out here. Anyway, am I worried about an active shooter? I wouldn't say I'm worried about it. But abundance of caution. Like, we have vulnerable people here. I'm willing to try to stop them, and even if that just buys time, you see, because if they start shooting here, and I can hold them off for just 1 minute 60 seconds, they can get a firearm over there, or they can call for help, or somebody could call the police. It makes a difference. If 5 of us give our life like that, we're not gonna have a mass shooting. So I'm not worried about them getting inside. Because you got to pass him, and then you got to pass him, and then you got to pass me, and then you got to pass him, and each one of us is going to put up fierce resistance because we're fighting for people we love. When you fight for yourself, it's only so hard you're willing to fight. I mean, my life is easily worth 5 people. So yeah, I'm going to fight to death to stop a mass casualties. You know, I don't want that. I'm going to try to live, believe me. I ain't going to be a stupid and jump in front of a gun, but I'm going to take cover. I'm going to be smart. You know, like I said, there's a reason. I live in the main road right here. I sleep outside. I don't have a firearm. There's no door on this camp because I'm the door. And I have $10,000 worth of equipment. I fix phones and computers and stuff. I can show you in there too. And over here you see electronics and stuff. None of that's for me. Look at what I have. Very little. 1 laptop, but I give them free. 100 devices. I take a broken phone. So when I get enough the parts, I get a good one. Who's next? Who needs it? I always look for the one by himself. Because even if you don't have a SIM card and you have a cracked screen, you go call 911. And believe me, out here in the middle of the night when you're alone, having a little music, watching a little movie or a little cartoon, maybe you forget for a little while that you're alone in the desert at nighttime. You forget. That's a good thing, you know? Let them have a little peace. And you forget, oh shit, I'm alone out here, all by myself, you know? And thrown away by society. So that's the people I help first.
So to wrap things up, if people donate and help you, just to clarify that you're not, because a lot of people are saying, oh, don't send Luis money because he's going to use it for drugs.
Okay.
But right now you're telling me that with the $40 that they gave you.
Go look in the van right now. You just showed up. I didn't know you were coming. Go look. Find the drugs. Find them. You're going to see some needles around here because we collect them for other people. I never put a needle in my arm in my life. It's in that documentary that came out. I tell them the same thing. But my mom did, and she got clean. Her NA keychain taller than her. Decades, you know. My son was on drugs for 2 years. Somebody gave him clean needles. He don't have no hepatitis. He's alive. He's clean. He's doing good. And do it for them. Somebody help them. I'm gonna help somebody else's child. I said, like, I have the choice. I could be on this side of the road or the sand, and that's why I say I'm the craziest one out here. Because if you tell most of these people out here, I give you $100,000 and a fucking apartment with a view and an easy job, all you gotta do is leave Slabs, a lot of them would take it. I make that decision 1,700 times in a row. Now I think I'll stay in the same. I think I'll stay in the same one more day. It's hard. It's not easy. So I have hard days out here sometimes. Besides the extreme environment, you see how people can be. It can be very rough, but I like it. It's fulfilling. It's the best job I ever had. And the pay is best too, because money is only a measure of wealth. So I'm a Buddhist, devout Buddhist, except for the fighting the cursing, but I have to be a sheep in wolf clothing. So in the lawn, I look like a bad guy sometimes, because I have to hold the line. The vulnerable people inside. I have to, you know, look tough, but as these people, look how they love me, you could just see, right?
Yeah.
You just see, like, ask anybody. Go all the way up the block and knock on every door and ask about me. That's how you know. Fuck these people who are sitting in the bar getting high, getting drunk. You know who's accusing me of that? People who do it. That's why Zig is accusing me of being a woman abuser, but you can't find a victim. But I've always had ADD. Watch my videos all the way back. I've been like this my whole life. I have ADDs. It's a good thing. I don't care if you don't like it. I got awards and a prestigious career and famous in 3 different ways. I've done so many good. I saved so many lives. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. I don't take advice from them. But they were done. Google them who's talking shit about me and Google me. And you're gonna see why I don't give a shit what they say. Maybe I'm doing it right. Maybe they don't fucking know what they're talking about. Maybe my way is the right way. That's it.
So if people donate to you, you could be assured that you're not going to use drugs, because that's what some people are saying. Oh, don't donate to him because look at him, he's gonna blow it all on.
Honestly, they should be that way. And don't give it to me, and don't give it to nobody else. I don't need it. I don't need it. I built this out of garbage. You see this? Garbage. The $1,200, I didn't get it from donations. I work for it. So if they don't want it, they don't like it, don't help. I didn't ask. You asked me what my PayPal. I didn't say, please help me.
Yeah, no,
I never do. I got videos with titles like, don't send me your fucking money if you don't know me. I got videos with titles like that. Don't send me your money if you don't know me.
Okay.
Come shake my hand and say, I like what you're doing here. Here's some money. Or follow me for a while. You know, take money from people like that. Oh, follow me for a while. I've been following you for a year. I've been following you for 6 months. You take $100, man. I see you help that. I see you save that baby off the road with. I saved a baby from being killed right here. Yeah. And the family publicly thanked me. They could keep their fucking money. I'll take the baby. Yeah? If you want to help, of course. I'm not even going to use it for me. Like I said, you came here by surprise today, so it's a surprise, right? What did I have? A cart full of food from the $42 only that I made for other people, right? Am I faking that? You see drugs around here? How am I getting high? You want to check my pockets? You can. Seriously. Let's do it. Let's see what I have in my pockets. You run my pockets, see? You came surprised, right? No drugs, nada, right? Smoke a little pot. It's my for doing emergency dental for her because she has a bad cavity, right? This is what I have, right? Fucking dental filling because I do. I do CPR. I do basic medical, first responder. I evacuate a lot of people. I make that decision a lot, and it's a hard decision. Some people, oh, he got a broken leg. Do we send him to the hospital? Well, no, we're not going to send him to the hospital because they're going to keep him because he's mentally ill. So we're going to keep him in here, and we're going to cast him ourselves, and we're going to rehab him ourselves so he don't have to be institutionalized. You know. So yeah, if they like it, if they believe me, and they want to help, great. If you have any doubt, don't send your money. Give it to charity, please. Give it to charity. That's the best money you can spend. So help somebody. You don't have to help me. I got it. It's not easy, but I'm willing to do it. It's okay.
So what's your PayPal again?
It's XHTML Guru. XHTML like the programming language, and Guru like a sage because.
Wait, Google or Guru?
Guru, Guru.
Oh, Guru.
XHTML Guru. Yeah, at gmail.com. That's my for everything.
XHTML.
Just one L. Yeah. X, letter X. HTML, like the programming language.
Right, HTML.
Guru, because I'm an HTML guru, because I taught in college. I teach all the ML languages.
And that's your PayPal?
That's my PayPal, that's my email, that's everything.
Cash App, everything?
I have Cash App. I don't have Venmo, but I have Cash App and PayPal, yeah. Like I said, if they want to help, great, I could use it. I don't even spend it on myself.
Cool. So
ask them, like I say, I'll walk away. And you ask everybody here, you ever smoke meth? You ever see him one time?
Yeah.
One time? Go to whole slabs. And find one person, even my enemies who say they smoke, everybody smokes together. You know, all the users, if you use heroin, they all use together here. If you smoke meth, they all smoke meth together. Nobody smoke meth by themselves. I'm never there. You never see me smoke it. I don't judge, I help them, I serve. I don't judge them, that doesn't make them bad people. Nobody raised their hand in the 2nd grade when they asked what you want to be when you grow up. I want to be a mentally ill homeless junkie. Nobody said that shit, it's not their fault. Society's fault. Not their fault, so I don't judge them. That's why I do needle exchange. I don't care if I don't ask them what they do when I give them a room. I've never been in there. Go ask them, that family in there that I put in there. I never been in that room. I own the trailer. I never been inside. I don't know what they do in there. It's not my business. There's a family lives there. If they want to do drugs, they're going to do drugs. At least they're in a safe place. At least I have Narcan available. I'm the distributor for the slab. They send me 1,000 at a time. I go to every single camp, whether you like me or not. Take the fucking Narcan, then punch me in the face. We're going to save lives here. And I use that Narcan. I use it. I've used it recently. It's scary how much I use it. That's why I say I'd rather they do it here.
Okay.
But it's not a junkie paradise, right? She's sober 40 days. That's what. 40 days. We're gonna fucking treat her good tomorrow, because tomorrow's a 40 day, and we're gonna celebrate that 40 days. You know, that's. She's not a junkie. You know, she didn't ask for that. I didn't ask for it. Nobody asked for it. So, you know, I'm proud of her. I'm proud of all of them. You know.
All right then, Luis. Well, thank you so much, man. It's already been.
Yeah.
30 minutes.
Let them hate, man. Bring it. Look at my tweaker. Look at my track marks. Look at all the track marks. Look. Oh my God, so many check marks all over, right? Look how high I am, right? You came by surprise, right? You see me in there smoking?
No.
I'm in there with a 40-day sober person. Am I in there fucking using drugs with her?
Yeah.
She wouldn't be sober 40 days, you see? Because if I'm using in front of her, she's gonna use. Of course I'm not. They don't like my fucking style, go watch a fucking rocket launch and watch C-SPAN. All the people talk like me, talk and listen at the same time. Go watch a military invasion on the day of an invasion. All the people talk and listen at the same time. It's because I'm that type of person. I'm an engineer. I'm that type of person. I don't need to go slow for normal people. I can listen to everything.
Yeah.
I can talk to 10 people and hear it. Like, it's hard. You know. It's not fun. Being rich is not fun. Being smart is not fun. The only thing worse than being smart is being stupid.
Yeah. Well, then, Luis, thank you so much.
Thank you for following up. That's important. I really appreciate you. Like, now I know the difference, because I didn't know the difference before. I didn't know. Like I said, anybody come, they want to film, they want to hate, that's their problem. They want to cut something and make it look out of context.
Yeah. No, I
don't
mean,
care.
As
But
you've seen the video,
yeah.
there was very few edits. And
I didn't see it. I only saw it on this asshole's channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I never found it. That's why I said, like, send me the link.
My YouTube, it's Slab City TV, not Slab City.
Yeah. I'll subscribe to it and stuff. Just send me,
You commented on the video that I posted.
But I don't know the difference sometimes, because I don't watch YouTube, man.
Oh, okay.
And when I do, I want to watch cartoons and physics. I live in the fucking slabs. What I want to go home and watch slabs in the slabs for? I got shit. You know, I want to I get in my bed. I want to get out of the slabs for a little while. I'm not gonna watch. I don't care about that. They don't pay my bills.
One thing that I don't like to do, because whenever you take film, you could create a freaking story, right? Whatever. Let
them.
But that's something.
The truth is the truth and can always be questioned.
That's something that I don't like to do. When I do my cuts and my edits,
Me too.
I like to leave the original meaning.
I have hundreds of videos.
You know what I mean?
Not a single one is edited. Not a single one. First take, all of them.
Well, I do edit, but I don't like to remove the original intent. Like the original meaning. Because I could do a bunch of things.
Go ahead. How's that going to change my life? How's that going to change my life?
I don't like to do that though.
How's it going to change my life? So I don't care to do it if that gets you off.
Yeah.
Then go ahead.
I don't like to do that.
It's still a fan.
Yeah.
It's still a fan. It's still watching me, nothing watching you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fucking 600 mediocre cul-de-sac drive and taking pictures of your fucking blue fucking shirt.
Yeah.
You know, rushing back to work, calling your boss sir for $15 an hour and disrespecting your wife, who's gonna hold your hand when you're dying. It doesn't affect my life. So people want to hate, let them hate. That's their prerogative. I don't get to pick what other people think. Let them do what the fuck they want. They gotta meet their maker, and like I said, Google them. They suffer. They gotta look in the mirror and see that. I look in the mirror and I don't love myself. People know this about me, but I don't hate myself. I like myself and I respect the guy. I look in the mirror and I'm proud. I'm proud of what I do here.
So Luis, thank you so much for the time again. And then I'll be coming soon.
Yeah, thank you. Come anytime.
Some pizzas and,
come anytime. I say the same thing to haters, but thank you, like for being in love and not hate.
Okay.
That's always good.
All right, thank you, man.
Yeah.